should be able to do it now. Hello. Right. Am I going yet? Oh, I am. Brilliant. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody. I'm finally live after a delay of 1 minute. Anyway. Oh, great. Ed and Safa here. Hi, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming on. And hello, PAV. Thanks for coming. Today, as everybody has heard, is the last stream of 2023. We made it. We made it. Anyway, I'm just going to go and just make sure my door is locked, and then I'll be straight back. No, it isn't locked. There we go. That's better. Right, I'm back. Here we go. What a year it has been. Yes. Yes, Ed, you are bang on. You are bang on there. Right. Anyway, for the final stream of the year, this is probably going to be a yearly tradition at this point. We're going to, well, I'm going to be, over the next few hours, I don't know how long this is going to take, I'm going to be ranking 102 films on my Letterboxd account that I watched over the course of this year. So, so I don't know how long this stream may be. It could be incredibly long, but well, we're here for the long haul. Obviously, throughout the stream, I'll do like my thoughts and where I think it should go. I mean, I've got a rough idea what are the worst. I think I've got a rough idea, but I don't think that the highest are going to be like, you know, the ones. I think there's going to be some surprises along the way. That's what I'm trying to get at, basically. So I hope you're ready to sit here with me for the next few hours, going through an entire list, which I'm going to show you now. By the way, I'm just going to just go back. Hold on a minute. All right, here we go. Just got that up, right, and then if I just scroll myself back a bit, here you go. Here's the list we're working from. I'm going to put myself down halfway. I think that's about halfway, isn't it? I'd say probably about that line, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right, so as you can see here, obviously I won't see myself on the side of the screen, but you guys will. Hello. I've also linked the stream in here so that when the list goes public, because after this stream ends, the list will go public, so you'll be able to look at this on my Letterboxd for like years to come. But if I just scroll down, we've got so many films to get through. So many. There are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots until we get all the way down the bottom to the one I watched yesterday at the time of this stream. Obviously, it's not the end of the year, so there is only 102. But I'm doing this today because this is literally the only day I can do this stream. I'm busy tomorrow, I'm busy Friday, and I'm busy over the weekend doing preparations for New Year's. But no, there's all of the films we're going to be ranking. Obviously, 102nd place is going to be the worst, and I think personally that'll be the one I rant about the most. But you know, that's what we've got over the next nearly like 4 hours, probably. I don't know. Anyway, PAV has said, "What did I get for Christmas?" Well, I'm not going to fully explain what I've got for Christmas in this stream because I want to make this stream solely about the list. But I did get, as a bit of a teaser, I'll probably show this off in the New Year's video I got a little Lego parrot from my sister. His name's Patrick. And I built him on Christmas Day. It was quite good. But that's all I'm going to say for now. I'll probably show most of it off on the New Year's video where I'm going to be recapping my entire year. So that would be quite good. Anyway, before we go back, obviously I've got my other tab opens to read back the reviews if I get a little bit conflicted, but which one I think is better. Anyway, I think personally, we should start from the bottom and work our way back up. I think, because then I'm going to reset from recent to the start of this year. So, I think personally we shall start with some of the stinkers. What do you guys think? Because one of the stinkers I already know. I already know where this is going. 'Twas the Night. Which currently is sitting in 76th place. This is all in order of when I watched them, by the way. But 'Twas the Night. I watched this with my mate Ed, who's watching the stream right now. We got about 15 minutes in and gave up. So, for now, that's number 102. If I can scroll it down. It's a bit slow, to be honest. Right, there we go. There's 102 for now. 'Twas the Night. Because, well, before, as a little bit of a disclaimer, all of the films that I hate, I will probably use swear words to describe how bad they were. But 'Twas the Night was completely shit. It was bad. It was one of those movies that I think I'll end up forgetting I even saw next year. But yeah, no, that is probably 102 right now. I don't recommend you watch that at all because it's a waste of time. Anyway, I think I should get just all the ones I thought were terrible and just put them back at the bottom, I think. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, here's another one. Talk to Me. I watched that on Halloween again with my mate. Honestly, that was bad. That was really bad. I was reading reviews about, people saying, oh, it's so good and that sort of thing. I watched it. I came out thinking that it was one of the worst horror movies of the year, in my opinion. Like, it really was. It was really disappointing and quite disgusting. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that film wasn't very good, in my opinion. So that's going to go down at the bottom now, for now as well. Where's another half a star? Because I did a couple of them, I think. There we go. Grown Ups 2. Yeah, that's going down at the bottom as well. God, this is going to take ages. Hold on. Alright, come on. I think personally it might pay if I did it in picture form. Which I think I'll switch to that in a minute. Anyway, come on, down you go. Down you go. You belong down here, Grown Ups 2. Yeah. No, I watched this film with my sister's ex, and he said it was his favourite film ever. And I fell asleep, and I had my head in my hands the whole way through. It was not good. So you can go down the bottom here as well. Alright. Anyway. If I just go that, yeah, there you go. You got PAV got a dual sense. That's really cool. I actually quite like that. That is very, very cool. I think I'm going to have to get the chat up on my phone. Hold on a minute. Just so that I can, just see everybody and what everyone is saying. That would be great. Right, here we go. Right, where's the... Oh, yeah, the chat's on the... That was on the Chrome version. I need to be on the app. Stupidly, on the Chrome version, they don't allow that sort of stuff. It's quite stupid, really. Here we go. Way, lovely. There we go. Now I can see all your messages in the corner of my eye. Fantastic. Right, anyway. But no, these movies... One of these is going to be 102. Like, genuinely. One of these films was so horrible. And I personally think, out of all three of them, I've seen all of I saw all of Grown Ups 2, and I saw all of Talk to Me. So I think one of those has got to be 102. And I think personally, I think now that I look at all three of these crappy films, I think Talk to Me is the worst film I've seen this year. So Talk to Me's going at the bottom for me. It wasn't good, and I never really want to see it again. And anyway, might as well make it 'Twas the Night. Yeah, but 'Twas the Night, is it like, all because I saw 15 minutes of it doesn't make it a terrible, doesn't make it as bad as Talk to Me, because Talk to Me was bloody crap all the way through. That they are bad. Yeah. No, they really are POV. I do agree with that. No, actually, fuck it. 'Twas the Night is the worst. With Talk to Me being 101. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy with that, because Talk to Me was dreadful. Genuinely, if you have Talk to Me on your Netflix, don't bother watching it. It's a waste of time. And Grown Ups 2 was a comedy, but it didn't make me laugh once and made me have my head in my hands. Anyway, did I do any 1 stars this year? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah! Here we go. I'll actually move this to this one, I think, because I think that would be a little bit simpler for me. Alright, here we go. Where was that one? Ah, there you are. There you are. Gotcha. There we go. Yeah, see, look, this is easier. I like this. Right. At 99th place, for now anyway, I'm going to put the Little Mermaid remake, because the Little Mermaid remake was dreadful. It was utter dreadful. It might not be the worst Disney movie of the year, in my opinion. That might go to something else later on in the stream. But right now, it is at the bottom of my list. It was bloody dreadful. Anyway. Okay, right. So we now have... Yeah. The only bad bit about this is that I have to now go back to this. Alright, I'm going to put... Actually, no. No, I think Little Mermaid is now going to come up a place, because I found a movie that was far worse than it, in my humble opinion. Right, I think if I change that back to 61, and then I can just go back and just drag it down here. Honestly, this was dog shit. I absolutely hated this film. I actually wanted to walk out nearly 6 times in Transformers. It was so bad. After the smashing success of Bumblebee, I was really looking forward to this film. Don't get me wrong, the hype levels were through the roof, but honestly, that film was really disappointing to me and quite bad. There were lines in it as well that were a bit cringe. Anyway, yeah, but was it as bad as The Little Mermaid? No, I'm going to have to swap them around, I think. I think Little Mermaid was worse. Not because of the messaging or any of that stuff. It was just really bland. I wanted to like it, because it's made by the same director who did Mary Poppins Returns, but I just ended up hating it in the end. I was like, how can they do a disservice that bad? Because me personally, that film was really bad. I mean, I near enough saw it in cinema, and then I waited until September to watch it on Disney Plus. And to be completely honest with you, I wish I never saw that thing at all, because it was bad. And Disney's going to be quite low on this list. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back up to the Should I go to the top here? Oh yeah, and then there's this dumpster fire. This one, the Marvels. This one was terrible as well, and I spent like £20 to go see that in 4DX, and it was bad. It was really bad. But was it as bad as these two? No. So I'm probably gonna have to put it at 90 in my 90. Come on, put it at 90. Thank you. Yeah, put it at 90. It wasn't the it wasn't the worst. Actually, stick it at 91. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Stick it at 91 because I know which movie is going to be at 90 next, and that is Quantumania. Because that movie is going to go down as being one of the most confusing Marvel movies ever made. Because obviously Kang's in it and he's now been arrested. So I think personally, and to be honest, it wasn't that great either. Even though, back when I watched it, I gave it a 4.5 star. I kind of regret that now, to be honest, because the movie, looking back when I watched it on Disney Plus, wasn't that great. But it was better than the Marvels, in my personal opinion. Anyway. Right. Right. I think actually next one I should do. I think I should go to I think I should do the Doctor Who specials. I think because the second one, Wild Beyonder, that was dreadful. That was bad. I hated that. Because they advertised it as being really scary and being really mysterious, when actually it was just really shit. Like the plot and everything was laughably funny. So yeah, if you ever get to watch the 60th, the only real plot that gets carried over to the third special from this episode is the fact that he lets the toy maker in on the second special. But apart from that, this episode was rubbish. This episode was absolutely rubbish. And obviously, when it comes to rating here, I always put half a stars at the bottom, because I'm like, half a stars are they're bad. I don't like them at all. Right, so they're definitely going at the bottom. But you know, when it comes to higher ratings, it depends on how I feel about the film. If I feel it's better than something else, I don't look at the rating. Right. Anyway, but no. So far, yeah. That's. Are Spider-Man movies included? No, because I haven't seen. I didn't see any Spider-Man films this year, actually. Because I'm not a fan of the Spider-Verse, at all. But you know, I did play the Insomniac game, which, if I was doing a game ranking, that would be quite high for me. But this is films, and I didn't see any Spider-Man films this year, unfortunately. Anyway, maybe next year I'll just sit down and watch a couple Spider-Man films to rank. Anyway, let's go to... Oh, yeah! What shall I do next? Right. Barbie I'll leave for later in the stream, honestly. But this movie, Five Nights at Freddy's, my God, is that going up. That was fire. I enjoyed that, so much. I'm going to put it at the 10th spot, because you know, obviously I haven't got to, you know, all the rest of them yet. But I'll put that at the 10th spot, but it might get higher. Right. But no, this movie was really good. I watched a video just now, just before the stream, of people ranking their worst movies of the year, and some of the people had Five Nights at Freddy's on there, and I was like, Are you actually kidding me? This movie was fire. This movie was really good. And I can't wait to watch it when it comes over here in January on Blu-ray again. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. Anyway, if I just go back down. Here's another one that I'm a bit controversial over. The new Haunted Mansion movie. God, was it a bit... It was very meh. You know. It was very meh. So in my personal opinion, it needs to come down. Was it worse though than Wild Beyonder, or was it near enough as okay as the Marvels? Well, me personally, I put the Marvels as like second place. You know, I'm actually thinking now: is it better than Ant-Man, or is it better than the Marvels to squeeze in between Quantumania and the Marvels? Obviously, it's not a great film. It's really meh. No, I think personally for now, I think I'm going to stick it in the middle. I think. Maybe I'm just a huge fan of FNAF, or FNAF was the best of 2023. Yeah, I mean the FNAF movie honestly was what a great cinema experience as well here in the UK. Because we had like loads of people coming in cosplay. It was incredible. It was almost like No Way Home when Andrew and Toby showed up. That level of hype. It was pretty good. Anyway. Anyway, if I just keep going. Right. Do you know what? I fancy. Yeah, Haunted Mansion was boring, wasn't it, Ed? Because I saw it with Ed, everybody, and Ed's mum. Shout out. But yeah, Haunted Mansion was very boring, and that's why it deserves 89th place. It was boring. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for a cult classic, Gremlins. Now, if you've never seen Gremlins, what's wrong with you? Because Gremlins is a funny movie. It's marketed as a bit of a scary film, but it really isn't. It's quite funny. It's quite, you know, it's quite a bit batshit crazy. But you know, it's definitely not going to be down here. It's going to be up there. I think top 20s. That'll probably do. Yeah. Don't worry, I will get to Indiana Jones in a minute. I think I'll put it as number 15, I think, for now. Because Gremlins was really, really good. Like, it was quite good. I mean, out of the two Gremlins movies, because there's two of them, the first one is better for me than the second one. Like, I find the second one is just a bit too on the nose and a bit too funny. Something is wrong with me then. What, POV, if you've never seen Gremlins? Well, that's a shame. I recommend it. It's a great film. Yeah, the Mogwai are cute and the Gremlins are funny. Alright, anyway, let's go on to a really shitty movie again. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That was bad. That was very bad. Very, very bad. Do you know what? I'm actually going to put it where Grown Ups 2 is now, I think. I'm actually going to stick it there in 100th place. Because it was boring. It was very boring. Yeah. Unfortunately, very, very boring. I mean, for the fourth Indiana Jones movie, I mean, my review summed it up. Like, if I could get that up. Hold on. If I just go back just a little bit. When did you come out? Ah, there you are. See, look, I put it as half a star. There you go. Oh no, not that one. Hold on. I think I've just got to go to reviews. Yeah, here we go. Right, if I just then scroll down until I find it, because I saw it back in. Like just before, like that sort of thing. If you want to read most of these reviews, I'll leave the Letterboxd in the description. But oh god, yeah, we're really gonna have to go back. Jesus. Okay, right, where are you? Right, come on in, where are you? Ah, there we go. See, look, I put as my review half a star. Is fucking garbage as an Indiana Jones sequel, but great as a comedy starring an old man and a gloriously pointless plot device. That's that movie basically summed up. So yeah, I do think it's fitting of 100th place. It is very bad. It was very bad. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue on. Okay, right. Next we should go for. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do all the Indiana Jones. Why not? Dial of Destiny. Now, Dial of Destiny, the opening sequence was brilliant. It was fantastic. What a great scene in the cinema. The rest of it though was very, very mixed. Like, the script sounded like it was Lucasfilm and Disney having an argument, so it wasn't very strong after that opening sequence. So I think personally, in my opinion, I think I'll have to put it at 55. I think, because it was very bad for like half of it. In my opinion, only the opening was really something quite good. So yeah, I'm going to put that at like slap bang in the middle at 55. I think. Anyway, let's go on to another to another one. John Wick. That's definitely going up here. That was one of the best. I think actually I'm going to put that ahead of Five Nights at Freddy's. I think at number 10, while that's now at number 11. I will obviously that will obviously change over time. But while we're up here, Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's do those. Yeah, I grew up with the original Paddington. I love the second. I loved it. The second was just a teensy bit little worse, but still great. Yeah, in my opinion, both the Paddington films are near enough equal to each other. But we'll get to that. First, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, because this is the first movie of the year I watched with Ed, and my God, was it great. Like, it was such a good ending to the Guardians trilogy. I actually think the Guardians trilogy is the MCU's strongest trilogy now. Because it hasn't got any flaws. Like, that one's great, the second one is great, and the third one is really impactful. So I think, personally, Volume 3 does deserve the top 5. So I'm going to stick it at 5th for now. Because that movie was really bloody good. It depends, though, if I push it up any higher. Alright, anyway. Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. Well, The Last Crusade was really, really good. Yeah, The Last Crusade was really good, but would I say it's... To be honest with you, I think it's fitting at probably 15th. Like, jump it up 5. Because... You know, it was. Don't get me wrong; it's the best Indiana Jones film that I've seen this year. But would I say it's better than what I'd realistically like to see on my top 10? Probably not. But you know that'll change obviously at the end. Scream 4. Scream 4 I didn't like too much. I thought Scream 4 was a bit crap, so I'm gonna stick that down a little bit. Would I say it's the worst? Excuse me for my voice. Would I say it was as bad as some of these bottom ones? No, not by a long shot, but it was still pretty bad. I think I'll put it as 75. I think. Yeah, I think I'll put it as 75. Out of all the Scream movies, it's my least favourite. I have a lot of issues with it because it's just a bit rushed and a bit meh. Anyway, while we're on the topic, Scream. Scream, I really liked Scream. Scream was really good for a horror film. It wasn't scary though, so if there's any pussies to horror out there, this one won't really scare you. It's quite decent actually, and for that reason, I think I am actually going to stick it in the top 10 at number 8. I think. Wait, why is? Do you know? I'm actually going to stick John Wick and FNAF like straight behind it. Yeah, that looks right. Anyway, the Dark Knight trilogy. Well, The Dark Knight, as we all know, is the crowning glory. Rises was pretty meh. So I think that deserves probably 25th. No, not 18th, 25th. Come on. Way, there we go. Obviously, because I'm British, there's obviously Wallace and Gromit and stuff like that on here. But anyway, because Disney have had a really sort of really terrible year this year. They've only had they've only had 2 films, which I think are only going to be the ones that only go up here. I think. Yeah. I think actually just before I do that, I think I'm gonna chuck. I think I'll chuck in all of the Wallace and Gromit films down here, just so that I can grab Wish. For now, where are you? There you are, lovely. And stick it just below all of them at 9th, because Wish was really good. Like Guardians 3 and Wish were probably Disney's strongest films of the year, in my opinion. But as you'll see in a minute, but yeah, they were pretty good. After Wish, I think I'll have to put Volume 2. Because Volume 2 was... Guardians Volume 2, I hadn't seen in ages, and I watched back, and it was brilliant, so... Right, so there's that one. The one at first place is basically your logo. Yeah, The Dark Crystal is my favourite film. Would I say it's probably going to stick at number 1? Probably not. But I haven't got there yet. I think it still will be in my top 5, because it is my favourite film. It is really, really good. But it isn't going to be number 1, I don't think. Alright. Okay. Right, I think personally I'll do the Wallace and Gromit films now. I think... Yeah, I think The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which is honestly my favourite Aardman movie that they've ever done. And yes, it is. That is including Dawn of the Nugget, the new Chicken Run film that they've done. I generally think that should be in the top 10. Probably number 9. No, that doesn't feel right. Well, personally, I think Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't deserve 8th. I think it deserves 3. It is probably one of the best films of the year, in my opinion. Alright, yeah, I think I'll have to put Guardians 2. I think I'll put Guardians 1 at 12th as well. Because both of the first 2 Guardians movies are really close to one another for me. The first one is great, the second one is really great, and the third one is probably the best of the lot, in my personal opinion. Anyway, Anyway. Oh yeah. Going into Mission Impossible, there's no bad films in any of the Mission Impossible films. But personally, out of all the ones I see this year, there's one. There's one, and it is Ghost Protocol. It's the one with the big with Tom's face on it. That is probably the best, and I think is going to go straight ahead of Guardians. I think because that is the cream of the crop for Mission Impossible. I think. Anyway, moving on. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I saw this year on Disney Plus in February, and would I say it's probably one of Marvel's strongest films? Yeah, I mean the tribute to Chadwick was lovely, and you know the story was okay. Like I kind of saw Shuri becoming Black Panther as a as an obvious sort of way they were going to take it, but would I say it deserves second place? No. No, I don't. I think it is. I think it's better than the first Guardians film. I think for me. Yeah. Because I didn't really like the first Black Panther, and I didn't really have much hope for this. But then, obviously, I watched the second one. The second one was better, in my opinion. But it's not as great as Volume 2 for Guardians or Volume 3. So I think I'll stick that there for now. Okay, right. John Wick Chapter 2. John Wick Chapter 2 was probably the worst of the John Wick movies for me, but is not, a bad film. So I think I'll have to bring that up just a little bit to, I think, just before I think I'm going to have to move both of those. There we go. I think I'll have to move it above Dial of Destiny because wait, hold on a minute. What was that? I still haven't seen the Mario movie. Oh, the Mario movie. Yeah, actually, while we're here, we might as well rank it. The Mario movie, it's currently at 18th. No, I don't think that's the case. I think personally, I think Mario was quite high, so I think personally for now I'm going to stick it at 5th. I'm still going to put FNAF at 3rd for now. Well, for now anyway. I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, how could I forget a classic? Jurassic Park. I saw this year. I've seen this multiple times, but I saw this year for the first time in a cinema for one, in 3D for another, and in 4DX over here in the UK for another one. And to be honest with you, it's a really great film. But do I still think it's better than the ones I've currently got up there? Like it's really great, but is it as great as like most of these? Has to be top 5. Yeah, I think personally I'm going to stick it where the Dark Knight was. I think. So I'm going to stick the Dark Knight back down here. But that's not where it's staying. It's not going to stay there. Has to be top 5. Yeah, I mean, I'll stick it as number 4 because obviously I think it is better than the Mario movie. But I don't think it's as great as the heights of the Five Nights at Freddy's film. But we'll just have to wait and see about that for now. Right. As we're talking about it, Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is going to go back down here because it's not a very strong film. However, I think it is stronger than the 2023 one, so that one is definitely going to go in 86th place, I think, for me as of now. Dirty Dancing, why is that this low? Bring that up here. That was a god movie, that was. That was great. I enjoyed that. I actually think that was going to replace Wish now. 11th. Just for now. I'll sort it out when we get all of them ranked in an order. The Mission Impossible films. Well, the weakest one for me, in my personal opinion, was 2. Even though all of them are great, the weakest one for me was 2. So I think I'm going to have to stick to at 40. Because it's not a bad film. It's just not my cup of tea, really. Dead Reckoning, because it's the most recent, I think I've got to put high. Because that movie was really bloody good. Like, such a good cinema experience that was. I think I am actually going to stick that 14th for now. No, actually, that doesn't sit right. That don't sit right, no. I think actually I'm going to have to make that higher than Guardians Volume 2 at 13th. Because that movie's really good. All because it's there, don't get me wrong, it's great. It is really great. Okay. Right. Scream 2, we could probably stick down here. Because Scream 2 wasn't as good. Would I actually put it as on par with Scream 4, though? Yeah, I actually would. Because, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad film, it's just cringy in some scenes. Anyway, let's get this out of the way. Home Alone is a classic. It's coming up here. At 20th. Because I get a kick out of that movie every time. Mission Impossible 3, I'd probably put at 35. Come on, move. Thank you. Right, I'd probably put that one at 35. In my opinion, like, it's not bad. It's just better than the second one, but it's still quite good. Fallout, I think I'll put up a little bit higher. I think I'll put where 1 is now. Is that a bit low for Fallout? I don't know. Yeah, I felt like that might be a little bit too low, so I think I'm going to stick that up here. And then stick Rogue Nation like directly after it, because Rogue Nation was really good. But was it as good as, like Dead Reckoning and the fourth one? Not for me. Those two are pretty much on barred with one another, which is absolutely fine. The first Mission Impossible, though, was pretty good. I tried watching the Home Alone movies 4 years, and I was busy and didn't find time. I was too lazy. Not on Christmas. They put it on TV this year, and I watched it with my mum. Nice. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Right. Let's go for another movie that I thought was a bit meh. Tom and Jerry. That's got to come down. That's got to come down here, honestly. That movie, it was amazing. That's great, POV. I'm really happy you enjoyed that. Because the first time I saw it, I literally came home and I wet myself because of all the laughter that I had. Tom and Jerry, it's a 3-star, and it's worse than the Marvels. The Holiday, yeah, I did give it a 4-star, but do I think it's very good looking back? The fact that I saw it a bit recently. No, not really. So, but I don't think it's bad, so I'm going to put it up at 70th. I think it wasn't half of it wasn't my cup of tea, if you get what I mean. Didn't watch the Tom and Jerry movie. Yeah, the Tom and Jerry movie, it came out last year over here in this country, but it came out on Netflix for me in the UK this year. And so I watched it because I thought it'd be really funny, and actually it wasn't. So it wasn't very good. Okay. The Church on Ruby Road. I saw this as of recording yesterday. As of the recording and as of the stream, I watched it yesterday. And I think it's actually pretty good. I'm putting it at like 34th though. I'm putting it at 34th. It's an okay special. It's not, you know, it's not the best Doctor Who special on this list. Like, I think I should do that as the next one, actually, to be honest with you. Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Oh, seriously? Did I not add it in? I don't think I had it in. I don't think I've added these in. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to add them in. Hold on. I watched End of Time. Yeah. Right. Thanks. The Waters of Mars and Planet of the Dead. Planet of the Dead. Oh, I didn't spell that correctly. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And then I also saw a Christmas Carol. Let's do a Christmas Carol. There we go. Yeah. So now that we've got 106 places, we're going to have to shift this about a bit, making it, you know, worse than, you know, all of these. Well, actually, as we're down here, we might as well just stick Planet of the Dead in 101, because that episode was a bit crap as well. And I think it does suit being there. God, Rise of the Beast is now 100. Oh, that is bad. Right, and then obviously stick you there. No, not you. Come on, there we go. Done. So now Towards the Night is even worse at 106th place. Oh dear. Right. Let's go let's go to the best special. Waters of Mars. First ever time I saw this year. Hold on a second while I get my phone back up. Alright. This episode is godly. This is going up here. This is going up here. I actually think it's better than Wish. I'm actually putting it at 12. You what? It's all coming together. Yeah, because I did pick up Puss in Boots. Actually, while we're there, we might as well. Puss in Boots, where are ya? Where are ya? There you go. Here we go. This movie, honestly, that's my number 2. That's my number 2 right now. That is my number 2. That movie, that is probably the single-handed best animated film I've seen this year. It was so good. You know, it was so good. You know, like what a gem that I found. Honestly, couple that with where are you, Mrs. Doubtfire? There you are. That's not 49th. Get up here. Honestly, get up here. You're going in 4th. What a film. Do you know what? Where's The Dark Knight? The Dark Knight is there. Right, so we might as well. I'm going to move Batman Begins to just below Dead Reckoning. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. No, Mrs. Doubtfire, honestly, what a great film that was as well. Like, I'd never seen that film before, but honestly, I thought that was really, really good. I think, actually, I'm going to stick Dirty Dancing up here as well. I think I'll stick that where Mario is right now. Just to swap it up a bit. Because Mario was really good. But, you know. Anyway. Scream 3. Scream 3 I thought was very good. So I'm going to chuck that. I'm going to chuck that ahead of Wish, actually, in my opinion. Yeah. No, actually, I'll swap Scream 3 for Scream 1. There we go. Because Scream 3 was really good. It's not my favourite, though. My favourite, I think, is going to have to go to Scream 5. Scream 5 was really, really good. Would I say it's better than Mario, though? Put it on the top shelf? No, I think I'm going to have to stick it there, I think. At 8th. Because it was really good, but I don't think it... Nope. I've changed my mind. It's better than Mario. It's better than Mario. Honestly, that film was great. What a ride. Right, Dark Crystal. Personally, out of every single film I've seen this year, I think I'm going to have to move Dark Crystal now. But what to replace it with? Because I've seen, like, I've seen so many films. There it is. There it is. Slap that right there, thank you. Right, I'm going to move Dark Crystal. It's still pretty good, so I'm still keeping it on top row. But Halloween, my God. Halloween is number 1 right now. Halloween is so bloody good. It was so creepy. Like, it was so good. And do you know what? I'm actually going to put Mario where Dark Crystal is. Actually, I think I've moved Dark Crystal to 10, I think. Because Dark Crystal's really good, but I've seen way better films than it this year. Like, 100%. I still think it's better than... Do I think it's better than The Dark Knight? Well, actually, I haven't got to another one yet. If I go down a little bit, John Wick 3 Parabellum is better than John Wick 1. So... Oh, come on, just swap around. There we go. It's better than John Wick 1, but I'm definitely sticking it up just ahead of it. No, unfortunately... Yeah, because I'm happy with Halloween still being at number 1, because Halloween was really, really effective and quite chilling for me. I'm definitely putting... I'm gonna put Waters of Mars up in between. I'm actually going to swap them over, I think. I'll see how that looks, how that makes me feel. Because I'm not being biased with my favourite film. Because I watch it every year. But there are way better films than it. Yeah, Halloween is a classic, yeah. I agree with that, Ed. God, I've seen so many good films this year. It's getting quite hard now, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, Muppets Take Manhattan. I love that film. That film's going up. I'd actually put that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to put that just behind Dead Reckoning. Because that movie was one of my favourite Muppet movies ever. I watched that just before on Christmas Day, I think. A few days ago, so yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, then Batman Begins there, yeah, because how many Transformers have I seen this year? I've seen 2. I've seen Rise of the Beasts and Bumblebee, and Bumblebee was way... I know, I've seen 3, yeah, because I've seen Transformers 2007 as well. So I've seen 3 of them. But Bumblebee is the best. Bumblebee is one of them. I'm actually happy with Bumblebee taking over the Dark Crystal. I think putting the Dark Crystal at number 13 right now is actually pretty good, but putting fucking Volume 3 at 14 is a disservice. I actually think I'm going to stick that there and stick Dark Crystal at 14th. Because I think we've got to let Volume 3 break through into the top 10. Because Volume 3 was so good. It was so good. My brother got me to watch a couple of Dragon Ball movies this year. Personally, I'd say this one's probably better, but I'm sticking it at number 23. It was still really good, but it's not as good as some of these. Out of Wallace and Gromit, I think the Wrong Trousers is the best short. So, but I don't think it's as good as Scream. But I think it is better than Wish. That sits well with me there. Alright, next one, The Christmas Carol. The Christmas Carol is Doctor Who's best special. I think it is their best special. Oh, well, aside from Waters of Mars and Voyage of the Damned. Funny, I completely blanked. I've watched Voyage of the Damned as well. But is it up there? No, I think personally it's going to be at number 21. Scream 6. Where's Scream 6? There it is. Scream 6 is better than Scream 3. You know, it's not as great as Scream 5. I think Scream 5 is the strongest of the Scream movies, in my opinion. Because to watch Scream 6, you have to watch Scream 5, because it's basically like a continuation of the last one, which, you know, is kind of a bit annoying. But I think Scream 5 is better than it, even though they're both 5-star films. Because I wrote in my review for Waters of Mars that it's fucking godly. So, yeah. Oh my god, we've nearly been going for an hour. Golly. Right, Chicken Run. Chicken Run was really good. Chicken Run, I would actually comfortably say, is better than Muppets. That sits well with me there. And then if I go down the bottom and grab Dawn of the Nugget, the second one, I think the second one is as good as it. However, just because of the recasting from for Ginger and Rocky, I'm going to stick it just behind the original. Like, just behind, I think. Right. I think the Hangover movies are next. Hangover 1. I mean, Hangover 1, 2 and 3, they're all exactly the same. But out of all three of them, I think... I can't really remember. I think it's the first one or the second one that I thought was my favourite. Yeah. I'm not a movie guy. I prefer games and YouTube. Yep. Yeah, I think I will actually stick them ahead of... I'll stick 1 and 2. I'll put 2 ahead of 1. But I think they're better than Last Crusade. But then the last one is probably behind Gremlins, I think. Right. Grandy Out is a technical marvel, but it's boring. I saw it on Christmas Day, and it is boring. So I'm gonna stick that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that ahead of Haunted Mansion, I think. The End of Time. The End of Time is pretty good, but it's not the best special so far. That's going in between Scream 4 and Back to the Future 3. Child's Play. Hello. Child's Play was really good, but it wasn't scary. And, well, that's what makes or breaks a horror film for me. You know, that is what makes or breaks a horror film, is that if it's good or not. And it is good, but it's just not scary, and it's a bit dated now for my taste. So I think I'm gonna stick it behind Home Alone. I think. I don't agree with those two Wallace and Gromit's being there, so I'll move them down. What I do agree with, though, is that having Ferris Bueller a little bit up. Because Ferris Bueller's Day Off is funny. It's really funny. I think it's actually funnier than Wrong Trousers. So I'm sticking that up here. I'm going to stick that up there. Dark Knight, I'm contemplating The Dark Knight, to be honest. Because I haven't seen it in just, in February it'd be a year since I've seen that, and it's good, but is it better than Waters of Mars, Bumblebee, and Dark Crystal? I think it's better than Dark Crystal, but not as good as Waters of Mars or Bumblebee, because Bumblebee was refreshing, but it is a good film. Okay. Yeah, because I watched the second and the third part for The Hangover back to back, and I think the third part is weaker. The Shining. Oh, this scared the crap out of me. Like, I was shaking in fear for half this film. So personally, I am actually going to stick that at number 6. I'm going to stick it just behind Jurassic Park. Even though Jurassic Park doesn't scare me, The Shining was really good and really terrifying to me. You know, but it's not as good as the 5 I've currently got in front of there. In front of it, anyway. Grease. Grease was really good. I think it's my favourite musical of the year, and because of that, I'm actually going to stick it ahead of Wish at 25th, I think. Actually, no, I can stick it way up higher than that, because it's better than that, it's better than that, but it isn't as good as Ferris Bueller, so I'll stick it there. Because Ferris Bueller, I love it, it's funny. It's very funny. Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, this movie, I didn't know what to think of it, but then as soon as it started and I saw that it was stop motion, I thought this is a banger already. And it is such a banger of a film. And personally, I would actually stick it better than The Dark Knight at 14th. It was really bloody good. Like, really good. Actually, does that sit well with me, 14th? No, it doesn't. Fourth, definitely fourth. And then Jurassic Park being better than Mrs. Doubtfire. I would actually say that, yeah. Like the top 7, I probably won't change that now. I don't think. Anyway, let's go down to the bottom and grab another movie that has been sitting down here but that doesn't belong down here. Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman was really good. Like, really raunchy, crass, and all that sort of stuff. Is it better than Dirty Dancing? Yes. It's better than Dirty Dancing. I think Pretty Woman is brilliant. It's a brilliant film, that one. Yeah. Anyway, I think out of all of them, yeah, because Grease is still pretty good, but it's not as good as Ferris. Like, Ferris is really funny. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'd actually move Wallace and Gromit below Ferris, actually, because even though it's really charming and a really like stylized British film, Ferris is funnier than it. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods wasn't very good. You know, it wasn't bad, if you get what I mean. It just wasn't, you know, thing. It was boring. So, I think personally, I'm going to have to stick that ahead of Quantum Mania. I think, because out of the 2 Dragon Ball movies that I watched with my brother this year, that was probably the worst. Like, I'm comfortable with saying that. Wonka. Oh, how could I forget about this movie? This movie's gold. This movie is gold, but is it top 5 gold? Yeah, actually, I would actually say that it is better than... No, I'm actually just going to put it just outside of the top 5 at number 6 for Wonka. Because I don't think it's good. It's as good as Jurassic Park or Nightmare Before Christmas or FNAF or the Puss in Boots or Halloween. But it is really good. I recommend you go and see that in cinemas. I quite like that film. Do you know what? Let's just do a cringe movie. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, I'm going to put a 50th. Halfway through the list. Because Scooby-Doo is funny. Anyway. Paddington 2. Paddington 2, I love Paddington 2. But it's not as good as Wonka. So it's going nowhere near the top. But it is better than Wallace and Gromit. I'll give it that. It is quite a lovely film, that one. Alright. Any others that are standing out to me? Oh yeah, Close Shave. Close Shave, I can stick pretty much down here, I think. I'll stick it in between Scream 2 and 4, I think. Yeah. End of Time is good. I'm actually gonna move that up a little bit to 70th, I think. Aladdin is a classic. I love Aladdin. Aladdin was fantastic. It's my second favourite Disney film of all time now because I've seen it. And for that reason, I'm going to stick it in between Dark Crystal and Dark Knight. Like, Aladdin was really good. Too bad that the live action one, which I watched a couple years ago, was not as good as that. Cinderella. I'm saying Cinderella's pretty high. Pretty high, I think. Is it better than Dragon Ball or Batman? No. But is it better than Wakanda Forever? No, not really. I think it's better than Home Alone, though, so I'll stick it at 43 for now. God, 43, that makes it look bad. Anyway, moving on. Barbie. Even though I gave Barbie 5 stars, it's not a... On rewatch, it's not a 5-star, like, cheeky, raunchy film. I think, personally, Barbie... Like, even though it made loads of money and it made loads of stuff, I don't think it's as good as The Last Crusade. So I'm going to stick it at 49th for now. But that may change. A Violent Night. Violent Night was what a fucking good Christmas movie. Yeah, fuck it. I'm actually putting it better than Scream 5 at 12. Violent Night was bloody funny. It was so good. So good, honestly. I would just like to say that I would possibly... I'm going to move those two up. I'm going to move those two up. And I'm going to move... I'm going to shift those around. I think. Yeah, that looked good to me. So the top first, I would say probably from 40 now is movies that I think are really, really good. I haven't found a film yet that's topped flipping Halloween for me. I did put it in the description that I will probably swear. So I am pretty much covered. The Goonies. The Goonies I watched a few days ago, and it's not suitable being down here. I think personally it's I think personally Goonies is just behind Gremlins for me. Yeah. I think. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm just finding this very slow. Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit doesn't deserve to be there. Roger Rabbit deserves to be up here. I think as good as Child's Play. I think I'd put it ahead of Child's Play, I think. Because that movie is really good. Anyway. Freaky. Freaky is one of Blumhouse's weird movies. It's a body swap film, but is not very... It's not great, but it is better than Scream 4. Actually, I'm actually going to swap Wobbly Yonder and that one back over. I think. I'd say Scooby-Doo is a 40 movie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, just thinking about it, I think Scooby-Doo is better than Barbie, actually, which bumps it up at a couple of places. Yeah. Out of all the Doctor Who specials, The Giggle is the best this year, so I'm going to put that up ahead of... where's Ruby Road? There's Ruby Road. I'm going to put The Giggle at 50th. There we go. I'm going to put that at 50th, and then I'm going to stick that back at 51. No, actually, Indiana Jones Last Crusade is better than Barbie. But it's not better than... But Barbie's not better than Gremlins. I still think Gremlins is really, really funny. Because the only thing that I find really annoying is that Five Nights at Freddy's people absolutely shat on and absolutely hated for some reason, but it's really good. Yeah, it's a really good film because it like delves into like different like things like grief and you know, like trying to like in dreams and quite horrific shit. But you know, it's great with all those themes. I mean, for Christmas, if I can find it, there it is. For Christmas, you can tell I'm a FNAF fan because my mum got me the cookbook, which is pretty cool. Which I'll probably go through that in for a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy with Dark Crystal being 20th though. Exactly, I love the FNAF movie. Yeah, I don't know why people like hate it so much, because it's brilliant. It's not the best film of the year. Don't get me wrong, that I've seen, but out of all of the 2023 releases, yeah, it is. If I was to make a list with just simply all of the films that came out in cinema in 2023 over here in the UK. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie would go like probably number one. You know, with Wonka being not that far behind it, because that film was genuinely quite good. I might do that after this ranking. I might make a separate one with just all the cinema releases. I got the FNAF cookbook like 9 days ago. Yeah. I got it for Christmas. It's quite funny. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think, is on par with Willy Wonka, which I'd say they're probably in the 30s. I think, actually, personally, I think they're better than... I think both of them are... Alright, where's the last... one. Where's the last one? Oh, don't tell me I got rid of Willy Wonka as well. Come on. Or as I like to call it, Wonky Willy, anyway. Hello. Right, I think personally, if I go back up... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, both of the... Yeah, both of the Willy Wonka movies, these two, they're pretty much as good as each other. Would I say they're better than Guardians 2 and Batman Begins? Yeah, I'd say they're probably in the middle. Yeah, that sits right with me. But Wonka's the best of the three, in my opinion. I know someone who's watching this stream right now that didn't think Wonka was that good. But anyway, John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick Chapter 4 was like fucking mental. That was great. That can go up here. Is it contender for the top 5 though? Yeah. I would actually say it's better than Jurassic Park. But you know, I've put John Wick 3 down there though, and I think that is the best one. Do you know what? I'm actually going to stick that just ahead of it at number 5. Like those two, like back to back, that was a bop watching those. But now where's the original one? John Wick. There you go. Yeah. John Wick, I would actually say, is better than The Shining. I really enjoy John Wick for the fast pace. I'm finding Jordan's cursing cursed. Why? No, it's my channel, my rules. Right, anyway, moving on. The D&D movie was a surprise. I quite like the D&D film. But would I say it's better than some of the ones we've got up there? No. I'd probably say, yeah, for me, I'd say it's probably just behind Batman, I would say. I think. Like, the D&D movie was pretty good. Like, I saw loads of, like, 3-star reviews and that sort of thing. But then, you know, I watched it and I thought, no, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Snowman and the Snow Dog. Snowman and the Snow Dog was cute. I enjoy movies like that. Have you seen Fight Club? No, I haven't. What's that? That'll probably have to be another one I add to my list. I have not seen Fight Club, no. I shouldn't really mention it, though. That's about as much I know about it, really, to be honest. Yeah, I'd probably say it was in between these two, I think, Snowman. I think, because it was cute. I enjoyed that. Truman Show. Why is the Truman Show this low? Come on. Come up here, mate. I would actually say Truman Show is better than Bumblebee. But not as good as Waters and Miles. I would actually say it's 20th. Like, it was really good, that film. Transformers. Now, Transformers wasn't as good as Bumblebee, but was way better than Rise of the Beasts. Would I say it's up here, though? No. I'd say it's probably in between... it's probably in between Goonies and Hangover 3, in my opinion. Matter and Loaf and Death. I would actually say that's probably as good as the Wallace and Gromit Were-Rabbit film, in my opinion. But it's not better. It's not, you know, in between Paddington 2 and that one. it's probably, you know, like that. Anyway. Do you know, I watched a video from Jeremy Johns just before the stream, and he said that Wish was one of the worst movies of the year. And I thought, oh my god. But then again, he did put Talk to Me and Across the Spider-Verse on his best list. So, yeah, I don't really, you know. Right, and then Back to the Future 3 is a classic. I love that movie. Would I say it's better than Mission Impossible 1, though? No. I think I'm going to have to slap it straight there, I think. Because my favourite out of the Back to the Future films is 2. So, there's that. Hello Wembley from Michael McIntyre, who's a very, very famous English comedian. That's probably his worst tour, so that's probably going to have to go down. Probably down there. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Jack Frost. I love Jack Frost. Jack Frost is great. That's going up here. I would actually say Jack Frost is better than Ghost Protocol, in my opinion. Yeah, I love that film. That film is really, really nice. It's really wholesome as well. Princess Switch. Oh yeah, I watched this with my sister, and she thought it was pretty good, and I thought it was pretty good as well. So you're coming up here. Was it better, as good as Grease though, and Wish? No, I think I'll put it below Dead Reckoning. I think I'll put it there at 36th. It was quite good as a Netflix movie. So it's very good. Scroll back down here because most of my newer ones are going to be down here, aren't they? All right. A Close Shave, yeah. Showtime and Happy and Glorious are Michael McIntyre's best shows. Well, these are his 3 best shows, in my opinion. Muppet Christmas Carol, I don't agree with that being in the 80s. What the hell is wrong with me? I would actually say it's better than Dark Crystal. So I'm going to put it in between Aladdin and Dark Crystal. It is my one of my favourite Christmas films, though. Obviously, because there's now like 2 of them on the list. Well, 3 of them. Showtime is that's a great tour video. Yeah. If you want to have a laugh, then definitely watch something like that. Would I say it's better than A Christmas Carol? Yeah, I would actually. I would say it's probably 38th, yeah. With Happy and Glorious being better than it. But only by a little bit. Okay. Nightmare on Elm Street. That was a pretty decent film. I would actually put that ahead of Scream 6, actually. I did actually think that Nightmare on Elm Street was pretty good. Captain Marvel is better than the Marvels, which the Marvels is at 97th. But Captain Marvel has shown its age. I'd probably say 75, yeah. The Founder was very interesting. It was about the guy that basically took over McDonald's and made it the big chain that it is. It wasn't a very big film, but you know, I could comfortably say it was better than John Wick 2. Michael Bay Live and Laughing. Yeah, Live and Laughing, well, that was funny. But I would say that it was. I would say, yeah, actually, it was funnier than Wrong Trousers. Oh God, they're really pushing down now. Holy. Okay, right, and then moving on, we have Tom and Jerry Fast and the Furriest. I haven't done this. I haven't ranked this one yet. That one is better than that movie, but is it? I would say it's probably better than Barbie. Yeah, and then Guardians Volume 1. Yeah, I would actually stick it there. I think it's better than Cinderella, but not as great as Rogue Nation. Because Rogue Nation literally starts with Tom Cruise on the edge of a plane. Power of the Doctor doesn't need to be in 99th because it was really good. I would put it probably just behind Church on Ruby Road, because Ruby Road was really good. The Friday the 13th remake, or as I like to call the sexy one, to be honest. I would actually stick that up higher. It would probably go just behind Captain Marvel. I think it's not going to be very high because it was a bit shit, but you know, it was. It's the scariest I've ever seen Jason, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, right. I'm just thinking, is there any others that I haven't moved yet? Okay, yeah. That all looks in order, I think. I think I've just ranked every single film that I've seen this year in the order that I quite like them, I think. Yeah. Oh, PAV's going to the dentist tomorrow. Game over, yeah. Unfortunately, the dentist is really, really pointless over here. But no, I think that is it. I think that's the definitive list now. For me. No, actually, No, actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do FNAF a better service. Get in second place. Get in second place, lad. Even though you weren't scary, you were really, really good. And I'm saying that's number 2, and that's the only change I'm gonna do. Right, so there's the list, everybody. There's the list of every single film and TV special I have seen this year. So I'm going to change that to public, and then save that. Here we go. Right, and then I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to go straight in, and I'm going to make another list of all of the cinema releases of 2023. Cinema releases in 2023 ranks. Right, and this will be the final this will be the final list of the stream. Unfortunately, it's only been on for like an hour and a half. That's not bad. I thought I was going to do way worse, which is pretty good. Yeah. Right. Anyway, I'll change this one to a private list. Right, so we've got Five Nights at Freddy's. Emma Tammy, yeah, thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to put it in poster form, because why not? You got Quantum Mania. You got... I'm just thinking of all the movies that came out this year. Scream 6, that also came out this year. Scream 6, the Mario movie. Super Mario movie, yeah, there you go. Guardians 3. This is going to be a quite interesting list, I think. Volume 3, there you go. Haunted Mansion. Because obviously I'm only doing the cinema releases of this year, so we're just going to do the cinema releases. So all the films that came out this year that I have comfortably seen, just to make this stream just a little bit longer, because it's the last stream of the year. I think I'll make it finish hopefully at about 9 o'clock. What else came out this year? Oh yeah, John Wick 4. That came out this year, yeah. There we go. I'm going to have to just look at my films quickly. Hold on a minute. Right. Oh yeah, how could I forget? The Marvels. By Nia DaCosta, yeah. Wish. There you go. Yeah, D&D as well. Like D&D came out this year. Because I remember seeing that advertised when I watched Ant-Man. Which, funny enough, Ant-Man is there. Okay, so what else? I think Puss in Boots came out for us this year. I'm going to Google that. Hold on. 2022 film, but yeah, when did it come out in the UK? That's what I want to know. Let's have a look. Let's give it free promotion. Okay, right. Come on, where are you? What the hell? Just get off my screen. Thank you very much. Okay. Why aren't you showing a section for release date? No, not IMDb Pro. We don't need that. We just need when it came out. When did Puss in Boots 2 come out? UK, yeah, 2023. There you go. So I can add it. Cool. Puss in Boots: Last Wish, because it did come out this year in the UK. Alright, and then you got oh yeah, Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Talk to Me, that came out this year. Even though it says here 2022, it came out in the UK 2023. Oh yeah, Chicken Run, that came out this year. Dawn of the Nugget, there you go. Yep. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong tab for some stupid reason. Oh yeah, Barbie. Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning Part 1. There you go. Transformers. Rise of the Beasts. Wonka. Paul King. Good. Yep. Good. I think that's it for all the films I've seen this year. Yeah. Right. Okay, so now we've got just all of the cinema releases of this year. Now I can actually rank them based on how good they were. So I hope you didn't get bored by that. I feel like that movie was called Countdown. I could ask you that. I haven't seen Countdown, but you know, when did Countdown come out? No, not the UK TV show. It came out 2019, apparently, over here in the UK. 2019. Okay, so it doesn't count for this list. Right. Okay, so here's all of the... how many movies we got? Ranked list. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got 19 movies that I saw in cinema, like that came out this year that I have seen. Because half of these I haven't seen in cinema, like Puss in Boots and John Wick and Talk to Me, I didn't see in cinema. And Scream 6, I didn't see that in cinema either. Anyway, I think the worst, I mean, just looking at this list, I've got to say the worst is probably Talk to Me. And then probably, would I go Little Mermaid next? Yeah, probably, I would actually, yeah. So those two are definitely at 18th and 19th place. Then probably Rise of the Beasts. Because Rise of the Beasts was shit. Actually, Little Mermaid, you can come up a little bit. No, it's not at the bottom. That shit's at the bottom. Right, anyway. Quantum Mania definitely has to come down. Actually, Dawn of the Nugget didn't come out in cinema, so that can be dropped. Yeah. Because Dawn of the Nugget didn't come out in cinemas, it came out on Netflix. Doesn't count. Because I said cinema releases. So unfortunately, Dawn of the Nugget, no, doesn't count, so there's only 18 places. Probably Indiana Jones. then. Right. No, Haunted Mansion before Indiana Jones. Because that movie was a mistake. And Quantumania was just bad. It was just bad when I saw it back in Feb. Hold on. Hey. Why are you swearing all of a sudden? Well, I did put... I did put in the description. Look, you can... Look, if you go in the description of the chat, look. I can go, look. Yeah, look, see? I don't know if you can read that, but it does say strong language will be used. So, yeah. FNAF at number 1. That's funny. Saw about 10 movies in the summer, yeah. Right, anyway. Ooh! Right, okay. And then... Didn't see that. Yeah. Hold on. Letterboxd Gaming. You're new? Huh. Well, at least your username's new to me. Yeah, probably... Oh yeah, forgot. Marvels. There you go. Probably Barbie after all of them. With D&D just a bit ahead, I think. Yeah, I can agree with that, Ed. It was generally the worst Marvel movie of the year. Then probably... God, most of these are bangers, actually. This is a bit hard now. Probably Scream 6 after D&D. And then probably Wish. With Dead Reckoning. Soon after that. Mario's not 2. Mario can't be 2. I'll stick that back at 4 for now. Probably John Wick 4. That was quite a strong one. I think I'll put that at 2 for now. This year was great for films, yeah. This year was... It was a mixed bag for films, I think, in my opinion, Ed. You had some great, and then you had some really, really terrible. I'd probably say Puss in Boots was probably higher than that. Wonka was better than Puss in Boots, in my opinion. Naturally, I would probably keep it as that, actually. Yeah, I think I will. Public that list. Right, there you go. Right, and then done. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good with that. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And you got if I just go back to this just to finish it off, to then come back up here. And then coming across to sign off the stream. So so everybody, that was the final stream of 2023. I had a bit of fun with that. Would I say that I'd probably do it? Would I say that I'd probably do it in that form again? Probably not. I'd probably have to make it as a video and then just count them down, just depending on star rating, I think, next time. But you know, it was still pretty fun, and